afternoon, folks. Well, I never thought I would live to see the day when British missiles were fired into Russia, but that's what's happened this afternoon. British Storm Shadow missiles, apparently 20 of them, have been fired into Russia. I haven't seen any reports on what damage was done, but I think this is an appalling development, and one that I never hoped to see. It was bad enough seeing the Americans doing it, but the British following suit is just quite appalling and so dangerous. I mean, the Russians will almost certainly see this as an escalation. They've drawn a red line with it already, and it could lead to the ultimate escalation, nuclear war, which none of us want. And we were on the verge of peace. This is, Keir Starmer's acting as a poodle to please the lame duck, senile President Joe Biden, who just wants to leave a pile of turds for Donald Trump, the incoming president, to clear up. No doubt Trump is working in the background to try and calm everything down, and hopefully Putin won't be so pissed off that he actually decides to make an example of Britain, because you almost couldn't blame him. We're a little island who talks a big game, but is really of very little concern these days. And I don't think that anybody would really miss us. Do you? Putin and the Chinese would probably cheer it on if the British were taught a lesson. Those arrogant Brits, they've told the world how to live for hundreds of years, and now we've just wiped them out with a few missiles. I'm not even sure that anybody would retaliate. So I'm just appalled by our leadership. We are ruled by donkeys. We were on the verge of peace. This is the second time a peace deal has been scuppered. Boris scuppered the first one in Istanbul before the war even started, and that was the height of stupidity. And now Starmer and Biden have raised the stakes. You can't really believe that this is Starmer's idea. It's just him piggybacking on Joe Biden's stupidity and Biden's desire to leave Trump a mess to clean up. I think the whole thing's appalling. Let's just hope the Russians have cool heads, but we are closer to nuclear war than we've ever been. And I don't think the Russians will be asking too many questions. I think they shoot first and ask questions later. So let's just see what happens, but pray for peace, folks. This is getting out of hand and is frankly terrifying.